Negative emotions have to be dealt with because either you win or they win. Either they run your life or you run your life. Also, people who know how to control your emotions run your life. Control your thinking, your behavior, your everything. So to deal with negative emotions, let's take a look at how they work first. Emotions are your reactions to events. So if something happens to you or to someone or something that you value, you react. And emotions basically have three functions. Function number one, inform. Emotions tell you what is truly important to you, what is happening to you right now, and what you truly want. What is happening with something or someone you value. What is happening with your needs, fears, pains, goals, etc. If you fulfill your needs and get what you want, your emotions tell you that. They signal to your system, all is well, human. If something is not going your way, if something is threatening to you or to the people that you value, you start feeling anger, frustration, fear, anxiety, shame, etc. Because your emotions will be telling you that something dangerous is happening to you or around you. Through emotions, your psyche controls your headspace, thoughts, and attention so that you take care of yourself. And if someone is crossing your boundaries, you will be feeling unwell, miserable, ashamed, angry, etc. It is a signal of your psyche that something is happening to you. Someone is doing something to you. Something toxic is happening around you that is damaging for you. So it is an alarm that tells you, Houston, we have a problem and it needs solving. Function number two, communicate. By expressing your emotions, you tell people what is happening to you right now and establish boundaries so they don't cross them. And if you don't communicate your emotions, people might not notice your limits. And responsibility for communicating your limits is on you. If you don't defend your boundaries, if you keep suppressing your anger and frustration, you will be inviting people in your life who keep crossing your boundaries through emotions. So if you, in a timely manner, let people know that you don't like the way you're being treated through speech or body language, you stand a chance of building warm and trustworthy relationships with other people. Function number three, push. Your emotions push you to take action. If someone is crossing your boundaries, you feel anger. So your psyche pushes you to react and defend yourself. And if something is beneficial to you, you feel joy, excitement. So your psyche and your system are telling you, move closer. And a lot of people were brought up with this idea that there are bad emotions and good emotions. And feeling bad emotions is bad and one should suppress them and ignore them. If you are angry at a sister who has a key from your apartment, enters up at 10 p.m. and goes through your stuff without permission because she has a party to go to, then you are bad. Because you should love your sister, right? When actually feeling angry at your sister doesn't make you bad at all. It just means that your sister is crossing your boundaries and you need to tell her that that is not okay with you. Because otherwise your psyche goes, oh, my mom or my dad didn't hear me. They didn't understand that I am unwell with this behavior. So I'm going to turn up the volume so next time I am heard. I will make those emotions scream louder next time. I will pile up that negativity for later so that I can explode and my human hears me out. So in the end, you will end up releasing that negativity in a very different and unexpected way. Maybe start eating cakes at night or have panic attacks. So if those intense emotions, if those signals are ignored, they pile up and this results into various intense reactions such as toxic shame, anxiety, frustration, guilt, etc. And those reactions can properly poison your life because if you are feeling toxic shame, you will find it very difficult to approach the right people, find jobs that you want to have, etc. Do you ever feel like you're living someone else's life? Do you catch yourself being stuck in the survival mode when you wake up, go to work, come home and pass out, and you feel like your life is passing by when your true calling is something else, and you still can unlock a better life for yourself, but you just don't know how? In that case, trust me, try reading my book Wishcraft and follow its 5-week life-changing program. It is a blueprint built on spiritual practices, meditations, NLP and bath rituals designed to tap into your hidden potential. You will see how week by week your life transforms, and by week 5 your dreams will begin to materialize. And you don't have to buy the book up up front to experience its magic, because I'm giving one chapter away for free for you to enjoy, follow, and see how much your life can change just in a week. The link is below this video. Don't miss out. So if this is you and you feel like you have a lot of baggage piled up, here's what you do. Follow this process to release intense emotions and use them as tools to make your life better. Point number 1, name and unfold. Ask yourself, what is happening to me? What am I feeling right now? For example, you caught yourself feeling very offended. Ask yourself, what am I offended by and who offended me? Then you can either meet up with this person or apply an empty chair technique to tell this human, listen, I don't like to be treated this way. Please, next time, don't do this to me. So the reason why it is important is because if you feel extremely offended and that feeling doesn't go away, you need to close the cycle. You need to close that open quest and bring it to completion. Point number 2, admit and own. So you're suddenly feeling so embarrassed you can't move. First, you have to admit and acknowledge that you feel that way to yourself. Then unfold that emotion. For example, like this. I feel that I'm suppressing myself because I am not good enough. I am not worthy. Then ask yourself, where else did I feel embarrassed like this? Who was that person that I would die if they saw me fail like this today? The next question is, what trait, quality, or aspect of me am I ashamed of so much? What is it in me that other person hates in me so much? Who taught me to feel like this about myself? What makes them credible to judge me? Why should I believe their words? Point number 3, process. By the time you answer all of those questions, you would likely feel very down and sad. And that's what you want. Lock yourself in a car or a room where nobody can see you. Set a timer on your phone for 15 to 30 minutes and maximize that emotion of shame. Don't look away. Don't ignore it. Sit there and feel ashamed. Remember a very difficult situation when you were feeling ashamed and replay it in your mind over and over again so that you properly feel it again. For example, your parent was telling you that you were crap and that your math test was crap unless you scored A. And today you work somewhere as data analyst and you made a mistake and your boss told you that you were crap and you dropped into this toxic shame. Replay the situation in your head. Cry if you want. And when the timer on your phone stops, you will be super tired and exhausted with that feeling and emotion. Then close your eyes and in your mind, tell your dad and your boss this. I'm crap. Okay. It's just an opinion. It's just yours. I am leaving it with you. I disagree, but you can have your own opinion, I can have mine, and that's fine. Also, tell yourself this. I have emotions. I have the right to express them. I have the right to live through them and process them, regardless of what they are, whether you or anyone likes them or not. Repeat this process 3 to 10 times and you will exhaust that emotion. You will not feel it anymore and will move on. Also, you will notice that every single time you practice this blueprint, your upset time will be getting less and less just because you wouldn't feel that triggered or sad anymore. This is it, everyone. I hope it helps. Until the next video. Bye.